everybody, this is Lou McNally. Coming up next on Made in Maine, the business of box making here in the States. We've got it all wrapped up. The custom paperboard manufacturer Auburn Box designs and manufactures custom boxes in just the quantity you need. Casco Paper Box Company in Portland has been making rigid cardboard boxes since 1892. And you'll find me here in Biddeford at Volk Packaging Corporation, the state's only Maine-owned corrugated box company. All coming up next on Made in Maine. We're here today at the Volk Packaging Corporation, which is the state's only Maine-owned corrugated box company. Back in 1967, when they first got started, Benjamin Volk and his son Kenneth were the only occupants of the brand new Biddeford Industrial Park off Route 1. Well, they're still here. They've expanded dramatically, and they're still a family-run business, too. We're going to learn more about that in just a moment. But first of all, we'll send you northbound to Auburn, where producer Harry Harris will introduce us to another box manufacturer here in the state, the Auburn Box Company. Paperboard back to corrugated boxes. We're back here now at Volk Packaging Corporation in Biddeford with the company's president, Douglas Volk. How are you, Doug?
Fine, Lou. Nice to see you.
Good to see you, too. Now, you're second generation, is that right?
I am the second generation Volk in this business right now. Yes, my nephew Derek Volk is third generation.
So it's still in the family-run business.
Yes, it has been since we started in 1967.
Has that been important to you in the business itself?
Yes, it has. It really is. The family business aspect is very important because we run this company like we're all one family. We treat everybody with respect and the way we would like to be treated, and I think that's helped us a lot.
Now, things have changed since the 60s and 70s in terms of your product line and your mix. Tell us about that.
Well, we've really grown as a company right now, and we have a lot of different products that we offer. We specialize in solving our customers' packaging problems. That's really our strength, is to go into a customer, find out what it is they need, dig into it, and come up with a solution for them, whether it be a printing problem, a quality problem, damage that they might be experiencing with their products when they ship. Whatever it is, we'll get to the bottom of it and hopefully design a full comprehensive program for them to solve that problem.
So it's changed a lot from just ordering a bunch of boxes and bringing them back and packing your...
It certainly has. Customers today are much more sophisticated, much more demanding. They're being driven by their customers to continually innovate and lower their costs, work within their budgets. It's a totally different environment than it ever used to be.
Have the materials changed?
Not so much. There are options available right now, environmentally friendly options with recycled corrugated board. So that it has changed in that respect. But the basic corrugated box, the structure of it, has remained the same since many, many years ago.
Now, a lot of companies are into the just-in-time process, particularly in their fulfillment and their shipping. Has that changed the way you do business?
Quite a bit. All our customers, as a rule, would like to reduce their inventories, use their floor space for more valuable purposes, and have asked us to maintain inventories for them, which we do, and we will deliver to them on an as-needed basis. This way, they always have packaging available to them if they need it. And with their productions changing so drastically, this helps out quite a bit.
So tell me a bit about the Maine Box Factory. What's that?
Well, the Maine Box Factory is really an in-stock generic corrugated packaging line. We maintain hundreds of sizes of stock corrugated boxes for customers who might not know exactly what they need. They don't have to buy a lot of boxes and still get a very competitive price. And it enables us to reach a lot of the small customers throughout Maine that are located in some places that we don't get to that often. And we do mailings, and we do some advertising, and we hook up with a lot of very interesting entrepreneurs and craft people throughout the state.
Sounds great. Now, you started across the street with how many square feet?
The original facility was 20,000 square feet when it was built. It went from 20 to 30 to 60, and now we're at 140,000 square feet in this new structure.
Next year?
Next year will be probably the same. But we have planned the lot that we're located on right now will allow us to grow, provide for future growth.
And what about the plans for the future, the next millennium?
Well, I think I'd probably recommend you speak with my nephew, Derek Volk, our Vice President of Sales and Marketing, and he'll tell you what we have planned for the next millennium.
Sounds great, Douglas. Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much, Lou.
Appreciate it. And now we're here with Derek Volk, sales manager and third generation Volk family, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, you started off selling down east, is that right?
Right. I sold in the central part of the state and out to Ellsworth.
And now you've moved up
Right,
a notch.
right. Yeah, I've done just about everything here.
How big's the sales force anyway now?
Our sales force is 7 people now, and growing and growing. I have a couple salespeople right now that are just about to come on board. So we keep continuing to grow in different parts of New England.
That sounds great. Now, Douglas was telling us that a good portion of the business is still here in the state of Maine, but how far afield do you go?
A good portion of our business is still in the state of Maine, but we go all the way down to Cape Cod and even to the tips of Connecticut, and we go out to Vermont. And as far as Maine is concerned, we'll go anywhere in Maine.
A little company in Allagash. I need your help.
Absolutely.
You'll be there.
We'll take care of you.
Things have changed a lot in terms of packaging now. You know, I mean, there's a mix between the marketers and the advertisers and the promotions people. How do you fit into that new kind of paradigm?
Well, as our salespeople come on board, they have to learn all about every facet of what makes a corrugated box sell and why a customer needs a corrugated box to be more than just a box to get them from point A to point B. As these wholesale stores, for example, grow and grow, customers need their product to have the box sell the product, because no longer is it sitting out on a shelf. The box has to sell the product. And so our salespeople have to be more than just sales reps. They have to be packaging consultants.
So if I were to get started with a product, I got an idea, I got a rough idea. I'm a very small company, but I got
Doesn't matter to us.
It's okay.
We'll take over half of our customers do what we say is under $1,000 in sales. Over half of our customers do under $1,000. So it doesn't matter how small you are. Come to us and we'll grow with you.
Okay. I walk through the door. I got a product. I got a rough idea what I want to see for the packaging. Where do we go?
Well, I'll show you right there. We have a CAD system that'll take you from the sales rep to the next step in the process, which is our design of the box.
Let's go take a look.
Great.
All right. Okay, so this would be the next step in here?
Yes, this is our design department. This is our packaging engineer, Kevin Shea.
Kevin, how are you today?
Good, and yourself?
Not too bad. It's all nice and clean and neat. It doesn't look like there's any scraps or X-Acto knives or foam core hanging around. Things are different these days.
Oh, they are. With today's technology, in the old days of doing things by hand, there wasn't enough time to do it that way anymore. So with the use of CAD, we can increase our productivity about 100%.
Wow.
And get these guys back on the road with their samples to the customers and sell the product.
We still have to do a mock-up of the entire system, though, right?
Right. We design it on the system, and if it looks good on the system here, we can actually fold it up on our screen, see if it actually does work. Then we can go over to the cutting table and actually physically cut it out.
We can make a mock-up right here.
Make a mock-up right here.
All right. Well, let's take a look at that in a second. First of all, I wanted to ask you one other question about the size of the customers. There's a lot of small customers.
That's right.
And it would seem to me that means a lot more service is required.
That's true.
How's that fit into your plans?
Well, a lot of times people would think that a bigger customer buying more boxes would require more work, and that's not always true. We have customers that are working out of their garage, their basement, their farmhouse, and those customers are just starting up. Sometimes they don't even have business cards, and we need to work with them on explaining to them that the box is an integral part of their new company, that they need to get their box not only from point A to point B, but that box has to help sell their product, and that's where Kevin Shea and our design team come in.
Well, let's go take a look at my mock-up.
That's great.
All right. Okay, so this would be the mock-up room, and here's my finished product.
That's right.
Now, this is not a sealed box. This is something different.
Yep, this is a point purchase display, which we use. You see them use food stores and convenience stores.
Yeah.
And
Is this a larger part of your business now, or
it's becoming more so.
Yeah.
More of our salesmen get out there and push this type of product, and the customer's looking for it.
It's wonderful. Now, this is what was on the screen in the other room. It looked like an F-18, right?
Right.
So you fold it all in, and it looks like this. And this is the machine you'd use to cut it out.
Yep.
And this is all connected directly to the computer, right?
Right to the computer, right.
So you don't have to set it up or anything. Just give it the file.
Just give it the file, and off it comes, and you get your finished product this way.
And then you'd be responsible for making sure the right color and packaging and logo and everything would go
Right.
with it?
We work with the customer and the customer's customer if need be, the customer's marketing people, whatever it takes to get a product like this so that our product helps them sell their product. We help them succeed, and then they get to sell more boxes, and we sell more boxes,
So it
and
all
they buy
comes
more
right
boxes.
back. You're going to have a full ad agency in here.
Well,
before
we'll
you know
see
it.
about that.
All right. Thanks for having us by. I appreciate
Thanks a
it very
lot.
much. Good luck.
Thank you.
All righty. Well, we've learned about corrugated cardboard now and paperboard too. We're going to learn about a different kind of box. We're going to take you up to Portland to the Casco Paper Box Company and learn about rigid cardboard boxes. Here's producer Janice Rand at this 100-year-old company in Portland. We're back here now at Volk Packaging Corporation in the Biddeford Industrial Park, and here's Mike Rousselle, the Vice President of Operations. You've been busy the last year or two, haven't you?
Yes, we have. We've been very busy the last few years, yes.
It's a huge expansion you got here.
Yes, it is. Very nice. It's really taken us to the next step, and it's given us a lot more capacity and to serve our customers.
We saw a lot earlier about what's involved in dealing with the customer at the very beginning of the process. What is it that you do after the sale to keep them?
We make sure that we make the delivery on time. I mean, and also make sure that it's correct when it gets there. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of information that we gather and make sure that we follow through on all the customers' needs and on all their specs. Service has always been the company was built on service, and it's not it's not just a customer service department. I think it's a customer service company. Because we can't do it all alone. Obviously, we need salespeople and production people to have the same mindset. And I think that's one of our strengths, is that everybody in the company thinks the same way, customer service.
What do you see for the future?
I just see shorter and shorter lead times, more quicker turnarounds, especially with all the technology and the communications. Everything is shortening up. The lead times are much shorter than they ever were before, and I think they'll just continue to shorten up.
Well, you'll have plenty to keep yourself busy, it sounds like. Thanks for having us by. Appreciate it very much. Well, as we've seen, whether it's the variety of products and services that you can find here at the Volk Packaging Corporation in Biddeford, or the custom design and manufacture of boxes from the Auburn Box Company up in Auburn, or the 100-year tradition of rigid cardboard box manufacturing from the Casco Paper Box Company in Portland, they're all great examples of three companies using innovative techniques to win and keep their customers and to package everything that's made in Maine. This is Lou McNally. Hope you enjoyed the show. Join us again next time, won't you, for another edition of Made in Maine.